Hi there. In this experience of Kelly, there's this lack of interest or apparent story of interest in communication right now. Um, the words just simply come out, and there's this realization that as soon as they're said, they're stale, they're old, they're lies. And so, what is there to say? And yeah, there's something in the Course of Miracles that I always loved. Something to the effect of words are but symbols of symbols twice removed from reality. And it's true. I mean, as soon as the words come out, as soon as they're spoken, they're gone. They're not in the now moment, and so therefore they're not even real. They're lies. They're stories. And so many have said, you're sharing, nothing you say makes sense. That's true. Nothing that is said makes sense. Nothing that I say is reality. Nothing that I say should become anyone's truth. Even as I call this the experience of Kelly, as soon as it's said, it's not in the experience anymore, so it's not even real that that's the case. It's all part of this illusion, this twisted illusion. It's an Alice in Wonderland experience that we're all having here, and we're all falling down that hole, attempting to grab onto something that feels real, that feels concrete, that feels tangible. Um, and yet, there is this gift of just complete awareness that is always happening. And that is where I don't even want to use the word I. That is where um, this apparent experience of Kelly is resting, is in that space of silence. Um, I go into these periods, or Kelly appears to go in these periods and calls them cocooning or withdrawing or whatever. There's no sadness in here. Um, there's no loss. There's no suffering. It's just a complete release of any desire or need to do anything, and just be in this complete place of rest. No words, no communication, and yet there's still communication happening. It has to function. I just came home from work. I've just been at the office all day, in meetings, and this evening there will be some communication necessary to help my son do his homework. And um, there is just this body arising and doing those things, and yet behind all of that is this just lack of a need to say anything. The words are coming out, but they're meaningless. They're symbols upon symbols, twice removed from reality. So, for the viewers who are watching and who are still attempting to point at something and try and link it to something else, whether it's for themselves or someone else, um, you're making yourself insane in doing that. And that's where the anger is coming in, the anger or the frustration that what this story of Kelly is saying doesn't make any sense. Time better spent would be with what's behind this thought called an I. Who is this thought called an I? Who is this me? Who is this apparent story typing anger and resistance and resentment? Who is that? Who's behind all that? What is behind all that? Keep going behind it further, further, until you reach this place of nothingness. There is just a sense of peace. The words have no meaning. They're just stories. There's nothing to compare them to. There's nothing to try and link them to. There's nothing to examine or analyze here. There's just this place of beingness, and even behind that, of nothingness. So I leave you with that, a very, very simple, short, sweet touch point, and send you all tremendous hugs and love. The support is amazing, and just all received in a place of love, a place of just complete gratitude and love. So I'll leave you with that, as I'm getting a text that my son wants to be picked up, and I hope that you are all well. And of course, you're all right where you should be, in love. Until next time.